Hey, welcome. So today we are tackling a really big question. Why on earth do people trade? We're going to explore the motivations that pull people in. And this is the most important part. We're going to reveal the single most critical rule you absolutely have to know before you even think about placing a trade. Let's jump right in. Let's be real. This is where it all starts, right? You look at your savings account, you see the interest, and you think, ugh, there has to be a faster way to make my money grow. And for millions of people, trading seems like it could be that answer. So here's our game plan for today. First up, we'll get into the real allure of trading. Then, we're going to face the reality of risk head on. After that, we'll cover the number one rule that is the foundation for everything. And we'll wrap up with a quick check-in, just to make sure it all sticks. Okay, so let's start with the exciting part, the promise of it all. What makes trading so captivating? Well, it really boils down to its potential to completely change your financial story. The appeal really comes down to three powerful ideas. First, and this is the big one, the potential to grow your money way faster than in a regular bank account. Second, there's the dream of flexibility, not being chained to a desk from 9 to 5. And third, the idea that you can access markets all over the world, right from your phone or your computer. It's pretty amazing. So when you boil it all down, the number one reason people are drawn to this is accelerated growth. It's this idea that you can take your financial future into your own hands and put your money to work in a much more active and hopefully more powerful way. Okay, but, and this is a huge but, with great potential comes great risk. They're literally two sides of the same coin. You just can't have one without the other. For every ounce of possible reward, there's an equal and opposite risk you have to understand. And here's what that looks like in the real world. On one side of the scale, yeah, you've got the chance for faster growth and that feeling of being in control. But on the other side, you have the very real potential for loss. That desire to grow faster is balanced by the risk that you could lose what you put in. And that feeling of control, it's pretty much useless without the knowledge and skill to back it up. It is always a trade-off. Let's just state this as clearly as possible so there is absolutely no confusion. Trading is not some magic money machine. It is not risk-free. And you know what? Anyone who tells you that it is, well, they are not giving you the whole picture. Okay, so we've seen the good stuff and we've faced the scary stuff. And that brings us to the most important part of this entire explanation. Seriously, if you only remember one single thing from our chat today, make it this. This is the bedrock, the foundation of smart, responsible trading. So what is it? What is that number one rule? The one principle that should guide every single decision you ever make in the markets. It's this. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And look, this isn't just a friendly suggestion. This is the bright, shining line that separates strategic investing from just reckless gambling. It's what protects your rent money, your peace of mind, your whole life, really. So what does money you can afford to lose actually mean? Let's get practical. It's not your emergency fund. It's definitely not the money you need for bills or groceries next week. It is truly extra income. Money that, if it just vanished tomorrow, poof, you'd be bummed out for sure, but it wouldn't fundamentally wreck your lifestyle or your financial security. All right, we've covered some really crucial ground. So now, let's do a quick check-in to help you process all this and actually apply it, starting with why you are even here. So go ahead, you can pause if you need to. I really want you to do this. Jot down 3 reasons why you're interested in trading. Is it for financial freedom? Maybe you're saving for a down payment. Or maybe you just love the challenge. Knowing your why is so important. It's what's going to keep you grounded. Okay, hopefully you've got your why written down. Awesome. Now, just to lock in these key ideas, let's do a super quick quiz. You ready? First question, easy one. Is trading risk-free? The answer, of course, is a huge, definite no. Trading always, and I mean always, involves risk. And now for the big one, the most important question of all. What is the number one rule? I bet this one is already on the tip of your tongue. It is, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Perfect. So we'll end on this thought, which kind of ties everything together. You now have your why, your personal reasons for doing this. The absolutely critical next step is to figure out your how much. How much money can you truly, honestly afford to put at risk? Answering that question is the most important first step you can possibly take on this journey.